Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asks you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. I am asked to speak on Sahajavastha by Ravi and Shanti together. So I have no choice. There is one shlok which I referred some time back. Uttama Sahajavastha, Madhyama Dhyana Dharana, Adhama Murti Puja cha, Tirtha Yatra Adhama Dhamma. These are the four stages through which we evolve. For example, if I have got 4 children, thank God, I am happy. Do you know about the children? Those who don't have children, they are luckiest. Those who have only daughters, they are really lucky. And those who have got both son and daughter, they are little less lucky. And those who have got only sons, bichare. So, I have got 4 sons. And the eldest one is pursuing his postdoctorate in AI. The second one is engaged in his MBA. The third one is in the first year of university. And the fourth one is in, I think, class 2 or 3. So when I say this, does it mean that I am condemning one of the child? No. They are at that stage of evolution. Exactly the same way. Instead of getting buried in the house 24/7, go out. Not to a mall or a shop. Go to Tirtha Yatra. When you go to the holy places, there we come to know where we stand in our life. See? Because we are so obsessed with our own lifestyle, we are unable to change ourselves. So when we go to Tirtha Yatra, and there what we do normally, we go and fight with the Panditji. See? Once I went to Badrinath, many years before. That time I was young. I used to carry the loads with me. So we had our darshan, we came down. And there was a restaurant, temporarily made. And there were some Saudis with me. Saudi means South Indians. They were with me. So we went and we had dosha there. So about 5-10 of us, we had nice dosha, garam garam, enjoyed. When the question of paying the bill came, so what is the bill? So he told, per dosha, 25 rupees. And one Saudi got angry. You are here looting the people. People come here for darshan and you are taking 25 rupees. In Chennai, we get it for 2 rupees. Started fighting and shouting. So that owner of the shop, he looked at me. I winked at him. Don't worry. Then he said, okay, you are all my guests today. Don't have to pay anything. Now see. So I paid the total amount. And then this person was so angry. See, we have come here for darshan and what these people are doing. Where is your attention? On Narayana or on Lakshmi? See? And then he started discussing that with me, not about Narayana. Why these people are looting like here? I said, look here, Maharaj, if you are cool, I talk to you. They are not here for charity. To bring the things from down, loading on the mules or donkeys, they have to pay for every grain of thing. They get it here. You are also taking their side. I said, yes, I am taking their side. So when we go to Tirtha Yatra, we have to learn how to adjust in life. Those who cannot adjust in life, they are erased. See? Like many people ask me this question. Somebody, you keep on running around the world. How do you manage? See? So my rule is very simple. Before I take the food, I declare, oh, the food is very good. Because afterwards, if I had to tell, it will be a blatant lie. Therefore, I say right in the beginning, the food is very good. No problem. Friends, we have to adjust at every moment in our life. And that is taught when you go to Tirtha Yatra. Visit places and you can see the real, our culture, our real life. But our spirituality is a 5-star spirituality. AC, you see, I see, an ICICI bank account. That is our spirituality. Go there and see what the world is. See, Bhagwan Ram, we are chanting his name. When he was hardly 12-13 years of age, he asked his father, Dasharathji, Dad, I haven't asked you anything so far. Will you allow me to go for a Tirtha Yatra? Bhagwan went to Tirtha Yatra all over India, not New Zealand. He went all over India. And after having come back, he was interacting with the world. And as a result, he reached a height of dispassion. And thereafter, he was completely withdrawn. And then, to cut the story short, Vasishtha-ji gave him instructions. That what you are thinking is good, but not right. Many of us mistake dispassion for depression. In both the cases, whether it is a dispassion or a depression, we are withdrawn from the world. When we are withdrawn out of depression, it is an unhealthy condition of mind. When we are withdrawn from the world, with wisdom, then it is the healthy condition of the mind. And only a person with dispassion alone can think of something higher. See? Like I go to so many places, China also I go. So many years I am going there. Everywhere the same question comes. Swamiji, when you go to China, what do you eat? Am I going there to eat? Eating is a secondary thing. No, but by the way, what do you eat? Then I also tell them in their language. I like their one very good dish. What is that? Cockroach achar. It is so tasty, I tell you. Whole life is only eating, eating, eating. Come out of that. See? In Ishavasya Upanishad, there is a mantra. There it is said, Andham tamaha pravishanti ye avidyam upasate tato bhuya ivate tamaha yahu vidyayagam rataha. Those who are engaged in acquisition of wealth, they go in darkness. But those who are engaged in bhoga, they go more in darkness. See? Therefore, when we go to Tirtha Yatra, we get an opening in our eyes what the world is. For us, the world is in WhatsApp. Most of the people are WhatsApp university graduates. And they send me, Swamiji, if you get a stomach pain, this is a WhatsApp. You go to our Pune. Pune people are the wisest people in the world. So when you go there to a doctor's place, there's a board there. Keep your shoes and WhatsApp degree beyond entering this room. Friends, therefore, Tirtha Yatra is necessary so that we open up our life. We are like Kupamanduk. You know that story? There was a fish from the sea. He happened to go to a well. And having gone there, there was a frog in the well. And the frog was Indian. Indian frogs have got standard questions. The moment the fish reached there, he asked, where are you from? There is no need. You have heard our Mahamantra, Dekho suno mat bolo. But we have to ask default settings. See? So he asked fish, where are you from? Fish said, I am from ocean. What is the ocean? That frog in the well has never come out of that well. So the fish say, ocean is collection of water. So that frog has seen only the water in the well. So he asked, how much water? This much. Now what the poor fish will do? He has no neck. So he wagged his tail. No. Then 2 hands, frog says, this much water. Then he takes a leap within the well waters. From here to this much water? The fish says, no, Baba. Then how much? So he jumps diagonally, wall to wall. Do you mean this much? Out of frustration and sarcasm. Again, fish says, no. Then how much? Come with me. And they go to the sea. Now here, the fish is asking the question to the frog, how much is this water? Can you tell me? Frog is quiet. Now what is the meaning of this story? Those who are leading a Kupamanduk life, they cannot think of something higher in life. Now when I told this story, there was one elderly person sitting right in the front and very sincerely, after when I am telling the story, he used to say, So I couldn't say anything because he was so old. He said, Swamiji, a question. Normally I don't entertain. but he was a very respected man of that place. I said, yes. "Hmm. How the fish has gone to the well?" And then he started looking at others. See my question. How the fish has gone to the well? So I told him, he went by Kingfisher Airlines. Now what we have to understand, a person who is buried in small little things cannot think something big in life. Friends, Ganges flow from Gomukh to um, Ganga Sagar. And we go on glorifying Ganges. Devi, Sureshwari, Bhagavati, Gange. Gangaji listens to all that glory. And because of Ganges, so many villages, towns, cities are benefited. Life is only because of the Ganges. And Ganges get carried away by that praise. And then decides, okay, because of me, you are also my benefited. Therefore, I stop flowing and I stand still. Standing waters rot. Flowing waters only never rot. We get lost in doing good to the world and destroy our goal of life. Gangaji doesn't do good to anything or anybody. It happens. We have, not here in India, we have cow in our house. We have one cow, very nice. Now what for the cow is kept? Is the cow kept for cow dung and urine or for the milk? Cow is kept for the milk. Cow dung and gomutra comes free. If we evolve spiritually, if others are benefited, it is like cow dung and gomutra. We have to evolve spiritually. And first step is expand your canvas. Me, my wife, break that barrier. Then you expand. Therefore, Tirtha Yatra is helping us to develop a bigger canvas on which you can paint the beauty of life. Then the second one was Murti Puja. As long as we consider ourselves to be body, we cannot think of God without body. Friends, as long as you are driving a car, you must have a driving license. How important it is. But we simply come and go on asking, see all our Bhagwan, they have got this mudra. What's that? Like this. Do you know the meaning of this mudra? This is not Abhaya Hasta. It is enough. How much will you ask? And if you don't listen, I'll give one. We do not come to him for him. So when we thus increase our vision from what I will get, think of what can I give. And therefore, these institutions like this beautiful temple is meant for everyone. And here when we come, we are all one. There is nobody rich, poor. So when we come to the temple, do puja, etc. at home as well as in the temple, it keeps us united together, and there is a kind of a common altar before whom we salute and surrender. But that is not all. We have to go further. And what is that going further? Now, we are seeing God outside, let Him express inside. Therefore, those who are doing upasana, puja, etc., will see when you go in front of Bhagwan, we first of all close our eyes. Why we close our eyes? Unknowingly we know He is inside also. From God's point of view, inside, outside division is redundant. From the spaces point of view, outside the temple and inside the temple, this concept of inside, outside is not valid for the space. Because the temple is in the space. Exactly the same way. External is God, internal is also He. And to recognize this divine presence, we are told Dhyana Dharana, the third stage. And what is the Dhyana Dharana? In few words I'll tell you. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Bhagwan says there, Nasti buddhihi ayuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayata shantihi ashantasya kutas sukham. Ayuktasya buddhihi nasti. Ayukta means what? He who does not have yukti. Who is a bhakta? Who has got bhakti. Who is a yukta? Who has got yukti. He who doesn't have this yukti, this knack, he can never understand properly. He will have only questions. One of the reasons I don't entertain question answer is only for this. I'll tell you one thumb rule. If you want to know the truth, that about which you have no question is the truth. Now tell me about what you have no question. We have no question about our being. Do we go and ask somebody, excuse me, am I there? No, not only you are a fool. This is you. This is that Rama has manifested in our heart. And who is Rama? Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priya. And therefore, dhyana dharana. See friends. So we started from Tirtha Yatra, then we came to the Murti Puja. From Murti Puja, now we have come to Dhyana Dharana. Like we are in primary school, then we go to the high school, then we go to the undergraduation. Now we are ready to get into the doctorate. See? A good job you get after a PhD, is it not? Okay, Indian ministers can say this thing. So he told the college principal, इसको PhD करा दो. He is hardly 5-6 years. No, but you get the job only after PhD. Therefore, kara do PhD. It's not like that. See? You have to go through the process. There is no option. There is no choice. And be attentive. We are all here. Not because of our efforts. Ishvaranugrahat eva pumsam advaita vasana mahad bhaya paritranad vipranam upajayate. In Avadhuta Gita, this is the first verse. If we are stepping on the spiritual path, it is not our effort, but it is the divine grace. See, friends. And when you develop this faculty in you, then all that is happening in us is divine grace. Recognize He has started manifesting in our heart. Such a person carries zero complaints, living at zero complaint level, no complaints. Whatever is there is perfect. Relax. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. And for that, dhyana dharana. So what is the dhyana dharana? We start working on our mind. We all work outside. We want to improve the society, we want to improve the world, we want to improve the relations. Then where will be our attention? For example, we are all expert in blaming others for our miseries in life. Example, if I am a husband, what is the cause of my misery? My wife. Then what will be my spiritual practice to improve the wife? This is called as Ashakyanushthan, impossible undertaking. Where Bhagwan Ram failed, do you think you Jagjivan Ram will succeed? Hey friends, when we start working on ourselves, then we have really taken a bold step on the spiritual path. Then we become introvert. Introvert means what? Not getting bored in life. What happened? I don't know, yaar, since I am on this spiritual line, people ask us this question also. Swamiji, since how long you are on this line? Since how long you are on a spiritual line? What reply do you expect from me? Since I stopped lining on others, I am here. If friends, withdraw yourself. And a real seeker is born when he takes 100% responsibility on himself. We are squarely responsible for everything that happens in our life. Nobody is responsible for any good or bad. The day you take this step, understand, you are reborn. Now, such a person, he will be now focusing his attention on one quality. And that quality is we are at peace with ourselves. A person who is at peace with himself or herself is at peace with the whole world. A person who is frustrated inside, he is at war with everybody. You must have seen this thing in this world. God has created this world for fun. Ananda deva kalvimani bhutani jayanda. Don't become serious. So, what is the fun? When contradictions come together, there is a fun. So what he does, they say that the marriages are fixed in the heaven, but it is incomplete. So also the war is fixed on the earth. Then it starts. Tu, my, tu. And if you are a Gujarati, hutu, tu, kabaddi. Therefore, let us keep ourselves cool. Two minds, when they unite, they don't become two, they become one. One couple met me, probably in Mumbai or somewhere. Swamiji, we have got a problem. I said, I know, I am attracting problems. Do you remember you came for our marriage? I said, where it was? Pune? I said, yes, I remember. Pune, I cannot forget. So, And you blessed also. Yes, I blessed. And I remember the blessing. Really? I said, yes. I told you that time. Marriage mathematics is 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. It is not 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. It is not 1 and 1 is equal to 11. No. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. On the basis of that, we have been living. Now, how many years you are married? 15 years. Now, what is the problem? That is the problem. Your blessing is the problem. How there is problem? Problem is, you told 1 plus 1 is equal to 1, but you didn't tell which one. We are fighting on this thing. करते रहो झगड़ा. Now, how to get out of it? I said, yes, I have got solution for all the problems, and my solutions are only think properly. All problems are created because of wrong thinking. Wrong thinking has to be corrected by right understanding. See, friends. So, I told him, you are 15 years married? Yes. Another 4 years you keep on fighting. After that, you will be all right. He said, on what ground you said this? Tell us. I said, you are 15 years married? Yes. So you are teenagers. Teenagers fight. When you will be 19 after 4 years, then you will come to know the known enemy is easier to tackle than the unknown friend. And you will continue. Continue. Constantly, my, my. See, friends, when two minds to come together, if they merge, there is no difficulty. Friends, and such a person who is now at peace with himself, he is at peace with the whole world. If we are angry all the time, frustrated, then we bring out that frustration on others. Like one lady in Delhi brought out her frustration on me. After my talk was over, she said, Swami, you all the time keep on telling, be happy, be happy, be happy. Get married and show how to be happy. That means marriage is a license to be miserable. Tatastu, continue. Friends, do not justify you are miserable. Don't justify. If somebody does a mistake in asking you, how are you? Don't tell the truth. Speak lies. I am on the top of the world. But then the word should carry the meaning also. Otherwise, how are you? I am on the top of the world. No. Word should carry meaning. See, friends. And when we are thus cross these first two stages, Tirtha Yatra, Murti Puja, and then Dhyana Dharana, we have come. Now here, our attention is on our peace of mind. And our peace of mind should not be at the cost of troubling others. I was in Prayagraj after Shivratri, finished Snanam, and we were going. It started raining in cats and dogs. So we went to some hotel. I still remember the name of the hotel. Imli was the name of the hotel. Imli Hotel. So I lifted my khadao, took in the hand, and holding my lungi, I was climbing the steps because it was raining. So one person came, took the khadao from my hand, held the umbrella on my head, and I went inside. So I told him, hey, thank you very much. You join with me today. Today you are my guest for the lunch. He says, Swamiji, this is my hotel. Okay, then I am your guest. And then he said, I have been following you on YouTube for years. And I'm so happy you have come to my hotel. And I follow your principle. Be happy. I don't know why I said like this thing to him. I said, you are following the principle of be happy. But what is the condition at your home, your wife and children? The moment I ask him, immediately it collapsed. Swamiji, why did you say that question? I said, I am fool. I just say anything that comes to my mind. Um, they don't understand anything. And she is so dumb. Children are like that. I said, she is definitely dumb. I agree with you. You also agree? I said, yes. But do you know how she is dumb? She married you. Had she been wise, she would never have married you. Our happiness, if it is at the cost of others, it is not happiness. The real happiness is anybody who comes in our contact also experiences that bliss. See, friends, and that can happen when the strong I dissolves. And then we are at home with everything, with everybody. There is no strong personality. And how do we know that we have really evolved in our spiritual life? Thereafter, we come to the fourth stage. Uttama Sahajavastha. So what is the Sahajavastha? That we have to see in another 2 days also. Sahaja means what? Saha means with. Ja means birth, Janma. We are all born blissful. If the ornaments are made out of gold, there will be gold in the ornaments, barring the grace of the goldsmith. If we are the expression of the divine, we cannot be a devil. If God is happiness, if we are his descendants, we cannot be miserable. And therefore, Sahajavastha is what? To remain cheerful and happy. You don't require any reason. Contrary to that, we are surprised. We ask, अरे गुप्ता जी क्या बात है आज बड़े खुश नजर आ रहे? That means if he is miserable, we don't ask this question. That is his thai bhav. But if he is happy, we are surprised. How come you are happy? That means we require a reason to be happy. We don't require reason to be miserable. Hey, friends. Therefore, whenever we are effortless, whenever we don't require any reason to be happy, that is the Sahajavastha. Now what happens that we are not able to attain this? Because one small mistake that we do, we become somebody. Don't become anybody. See? Suppose there is an experience of joy. We become joyful. If there is an experience of misery, we become miserable. No, don't become anybody. This is such a basic thing in our life. See, when we go to, now lately only these two countries I am seeing. And now all other countries they stopped now. They don't even stamp the passport also. So here when we enter Australia as well as New Zealand, they give you a big form. You have to fill in. Questions are asked, so many questions. Are you carrying the deadly weapons on your person? Yes, no. Are you criminal? Yes, no. Are you here to destroy something? Yes, no. So many yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So you have got a choice. Say no, 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 no. Exactly the same way, when we were entering this world, Brahmaji has given us an immigration form. And there it was written, Anityam asukham lokam imam prapya. You are entering the miserable realm of existence called as the Martyalok. and a question is asked, do you want to be miserable? Options are given, yes and no. Those who are tick mark, yes, Bhagavan will say, Tathastu. So all special packets of miseries will be sent to you. Friends, miseries can be attributed to something or someone, but we are all miserable by our choice. Don't choose to be miserable. You are entering the Sahajavastha. I am not telling become happy. We are telling be happy. We only know become happy. And when you want to become happy, you struggle. See? Like in Bhagavad Gita, we are told, Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala heturbhuhu ma te sangastu akarmani. Now what is meant there is not what is normally understood. What is meant is very simple. Don't struggle to get happiness in your life. Whatever we do, for what we do, for becoming miserable. Anything that we do or we don't do is only for seeking happiness. We are. Only we are seeking happiness. For example, you people get married. Tell me, who of you got married to become miserable? Next question I will not ask. Because that unasked question, you know the reply. Therefore, whatever we do, we are doing it to get happiness. Whatever we don't do, we don't do to get happiness. Here, a simple technique. Don't seek happiness in your life. Express happiness. Through body, through speech, through mind. That is Sahajavastha. So when we are expressing happiness through body, what will happen? We will not be tired. We may be doing a lot of work, but if you are doing it happily, you will not be tired. See, I went to somebody's house in India probably, and we had nice food, so lovely food was prepared. So I said, Amma, I am telling today, after eating, the food is really good. Normally I don't do this mistake, but today by mistake the food is very good. So husband Uvacha, husband said, Swamiji, I agree with you. Really today's food is so good, but she never makes it like this again. I said, now this will be going into the fridge, and for 1 week it will come out of the fridge, go into the microwave, and you will be given the pindadan cow. No fresh food. She said, somebody, yes, today I don't know, but food has come out very tasty. I don't know what is the reason. I said, I'll tell you the reason. Because today you cooked with love, with enthusiasm, without complaining, and you were so happy to do the job. Whenever you do anything happily, cheerfully, you will not be tired in life. But what we do the other way around. If I do, what will I get? You are a labor then. What a difference it makes in life. Don't seek happiness, express happiness. Physically, whatever you are doing, do it cheerfully, happily. A simple thing like walking. Walk majestically. Not like a buffalo. Phatak, phat, phatak, phat, phatak. Gupta ji, kahan ja rahe? Kuch nahi yaar, aise hi ghum rahe. Arey? Is this, are we furniture or what? Lead a dynamic, clear life. How you dress and how you address tells the quality of your life. Simple living, high thinking, we mistake it for shabby living and stupid thinking. how important it is. Therefore, it is in our culture, in our tradition, say, when you come to the temple, you should be properly dressed. Because you are going before God. Don't go like a shabby, give one. Dress properly, physically, nice. There is one story of Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore. In his place, Shantiniketan. So Mahatma Gandhi said, let's go for a walk. He said, yes, but give me 10 minutes. So he took more time, 15 minutes, and he came out. Mahatma Gandhi is waiting. He said, why you are wasting time doing your hair and that big gown and all that and all that, See, I am always ready. He said, do you know, when people look at me, they feel happy. They look at you, Bhikari. Dress properly, address properly. The quality of life is seen. Physical. Whenever you just experience yourself, when you put on new fresh clothes, don't you feel good about it? The other day, I had somebody give me a very beautiful shawl or something like that, probably in Australia. So, just what will I do with so many things? So, I have passed on to somebody or the other. So, one lady, when I gave that shawl, she was so happy, like a child. And for next 3 days, I was there. All the 3 days, she was putting on that shawl. I said, you don't have anything? Swamiji, no, I like this. Is so nice. It was just an average shawl. Friends, it is so important. And when we put on proper clothes, we feel good about it. At the body level. So do whatever you have to do cheerfully, happily, not seeking happiness, expressing happiness. And now see one more deep point. Do we have a choice to live yesterday? No. Do we have a choice to live tomorrow? No. Is it an option that we have to live today? No. It is a compulsion. We have to live today and now. But if whatever we do, we always do today. We never do anything yesterday, we never do anything tomorrow. Because we live only today. Now if, how simple it is. If today, whatever I am doing happily, I can never be miserable in my whole life. So what is the Sahajavastha? Only for today be happy. Postpone your miseries tomorrow. अच्छा कल miserable हो गए ठीक है आज कर लेते. Try. See friends. Therefore, body-wise, be fit, healthy, and work dynamically, cheerfully, happily. Not to get something, but to give something. Then we also express through the speech. See? Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat. Talk so soft and so sweet that the other person is ready to listen to us. You must have come across, there are some people, they don't talk. They bark. Why you have come here? Why are you standing there? Why don't you walk? Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Hare Bolo Baba, bhoko mat. And they are not aware. They are not doing it purposely. They are not aware of it. Talks of Anudvegakaram vakyam. Talk in such a manner that the other person who is hearing, he is not hurt. Then you are expressing joy. A bitter person cannot express sweet words. And the third is we are expressing through the mind. Expression through the mind. If we are expressing happiness or if you are happily thinking, mind is the instrument of thinking. If we are happily thinking, we cannot be destructive. Just an example, a simple example to understand. Suppose a boy goes to his girlfriend and tells her, darling, I'm so happy today, I tell you, I'm so happy. I just want to cut you into small pieces. Will it ever happen? Happiness is not destructive. Happiness is constructive. When thus we are able to remain in this happy mode, not because of, but in spite of. If you are happy because your wife is good, what is your contribution? If you are happy in spite of your wife, then you are a genius. See, friends, the more we understand this principle, Sahajavastha is therefore we are at peace with ourselves. And to remain at peace, we have to work on our mind. Therefore, wherever there are efforts, we are not relaxed. If we are effortless, we are normal. Take one or two examples to understand this. If somebody is hard of hearing, then that body has to put on lot of efforts to listen. And because of the efforts, one gets tired easily. And because he or she gets tired easily, because of hard hearing, therefore, then why waste time? Go to sleep. Therefore, all those who sleep in satsanga, I like them the most. They are already divine. Effortlessly they have slept. There were two persons sitting. In Bombay, this happened. I can't forget that picture in front of me. What I see from here, you don't see from there. The two persons were sitting next to each other on the chairs. And one was a born Kumbhakarna. And the other one was a Dunlop pillow. When the talk started, in no time, the Kumbhakarna knocked off. On Dunlop pillow next. The Dunlop pillow was getting angry. A mood like this. And I am watching that. My talk is going on. I don't get disturbed. Be disturbance proof. If you get disturbed, that person wins. If you don't get disturbed, he is defeated. So I was giving my talk, also watching them, also enjoying life. So this Kumbhakarna, he did not give up. He put his hand around the pillow. Again. Enjoying. Life is so fun. After the lecture was over, Kumbhakarna was the first to wake up. And Swamiji, you are awesome. I said, very few people understand this. Thank you very much. He went. Then the Dunlop pillow came. Swamiji, when you saw, he was. I said, look here, be cool. Be cool first of all. If you really learned anything from me, remain cool. Don't get irritated or reactionary. Only act in life, don't react. But how can you? Oh, I said, look here. What for you have come here? For becoming miserable or for discovering happiness? I came, cool. You came for happiness. Did you get it? No, he got it. The one who was sleeping, he was happy. Therefore, all those who sleep in satsang, I like them the most. Refuse to react in life. Friends. Now the question comes, how do we react? First reaction, we become somebody. Don't become anybody. In second chapter, Bhagavan says, how a Mahatma who is in Sahajavastha, effortless. The first symptom is Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. He is not carrying any burden of, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. No, whatever is required, it is enough for us. If we write our biography, what will be our biography? Right from childhood, we have been struggling unsuccessfully to fulfill our desires. I don't know whether you played or not, but I used to play marbles. Do you know the marbles? We used to play a lot. And I was very good in that. So I used to win and put it in my pocket and make a sound. Now I am grown up. Now that marble has gone from my head, but another marble has come. There should be marble in my bathroom. Earlier desire was for the playing marbles. Now the desire is for bathroom marble. Desires will never end. We have to draw a line thus far, not further. You enter your walk-in wardrobes. All the things are hanging there pathetically. Are mujhe lono, are mujhe lono. And that Maharani enters in that wardrobe and she forgets that she has to go out also. See? How many things we keep on collecting. And therefore, if we want to lead a life Sahajavastha, it happens if none of the worldly things attract our mind. How much disturbed we become, small little things. Now tell me, how many of us are miserable because we could not become the President of America? Nobody. We are miserable. सुबह चाय नहीं मिली, लगाओ एक कस के. Daridri. At least think properly. Be miserable for something higher. Friends. There is nothing wrong in becoming miserable, but something higher. Our Bhagwan Ram Krishna used to become miserable. He used to roll on the floor. Mother, today also I could not talk to you. You did not talk to me. He was miserable because Kali Mother did not talk to him. So there is nothing wrong in becoming miserable, but something higher. And this can happen only, and this happens in the life of all the Sahajavastha Mahatmas. What is their understanding? Their understanding, Parikshalokan karmajitan brahmanaha nirvedamayat nasti akritaha kritena tad vijnanatam gurumeva vigachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishta. It is said in Upanishad that Parikshalokan karmajitan, like when your stop sign comes, there are three things. Stop, look, then proceed. In the same manner, in life also, take a pause, look behind, and calculate what have you achieved till date. Have we discovered fulfillment in life? I want more, I want more, I want more, I want more. How much? There is no end to it, my friends. And therefore, we are all the time agitated. None of the things and beings have freedom to disturb us unless we cooperate with them. Make the miseries miserable. Don't become miserable. यहाँ ट्राई किया, ये दुखी होता ही नहीं. Therefore, the wise people living in the effortlessness is prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan. No more burden of desires on our head, on our mind. And this can happen only through wisdom. See, what things were attracting us as a child, then we lose interest in that. Then we are teenagers. Our attractions are different. Then we lose that when we are middle age. Then our attractions are different. Then we give up that. Then we are in old age. And yet we have not learned. See, one principle I learned in my life. Try. Human mind cannot remain attracted and fulfilled towards the same thing, same place, same person, lifelong. It is not possible. That is the nature of the mind. And because of that, we keep on changing. But if we learn this is the trick of the mind, is making us dance. Therefore, don't give any choice to the mind. Living at zero choice level. Lesser the choice, more happy you are. More the choice, more miserable you are. See? Like, I have got only one choice. The same color cloth and lungi, that's it. No problem. But whenever you have to come, what should I do? Yesterday I have put on that. People will think that I am putting only on that. People have got better things to see. Who is looking at you? But we only keep on imagining. Friends, give minimum choice. You will be maximum happy in life. See, friends, prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan. Our attention is on not the real things, but unwanted things. There was an old couple, and that lady was very fond of doing experiments on the husband, the cooking experiments. And that poor fellow had no choice, choiceless existence. So one dinner, she said, "Honey, today I have made a special candlelight dinner because today is our anniversary. I have made a special thing." Now he came pathetically. Now what is coming, God knows. And the nice table was laid, all beautiful crockery and forks and everything, and nice candles and everything so good. And food was served. Now he has to eat, but she is waiting for him to say something. "Honey, what do you like the best today?" Now he knew her cooking, so there was no question of talking about food. So he looked around. Candles are beautiful. When on the dining table you like candles, then you understand where you stand. See, friends, don't get too much carried away by the non-essentials. Whether you have got a plastic spoon or a golden spoon or a silver spoon, what is important is what are the contents they are carrying to your mouth. If you have got an ordinary plastic spoon and you have got a Rasgulla, very good. And if you have got a golden spoon and you have got a dhokla, Gujarati dishes, not a single dish is sweet. Gujarati people are sweet. Dishes are not sweet. Dhokla, thepla, khakra, handwa, khandwa, Hare Ram Ram, dada maar rahe, kadang dang, kadang dang, kadang dang. But Gujarati people are sweet. I had to go to Gujarati house tonight. God save me. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि